Radio Network show. We are the Angels and Outlaws. I am your host, Junior, with Christina. She's over here snacking on Pringles all by herself. She's already boozing it, guys. You know how it is. Quarantine time.
Whatever.
Gotta just booze it. So our special guest today is actually running behind, but we have a temporary backup all the way from Asgard itself. It is Odin!
And he disappeared.
And Odin's gone. Oh, well. So,
he said he'll be back.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't even see him. Oh, well. He'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a mishap. But our special guest had just got home. He shall be in about 10 minutes. So, we're just going to shoot the shit. We're going to talk about random ass topics. We're going to talk about further guests.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have upcoming shows. We have deathcore band Offended. We have husband and wife duo Chase the Comet. We have Souls, a metalcore band. And we're getting it, ladies and gentlemen. We might have the guy who plays Lucifer on the hit TV show on Netflix, on our show, Mr. Tom Ellis. And that's going to be exciting. So, guys, if you hear giggling in the background, it's not a ghost. It is an actual child. Christina kidnapped her. She's human trafficking children.
Whatever.
Wow.
She speaks.
Oh my God, she talks. She's talking.
I didn't kidnap her. I'm taking care of her.
She's talking, ladies and gentlemen. She is talking. So, it is amazing on how far we've actually come to this. And we're actually getting it, rocking it, rolling it. I don't know what else we're rolling, but we're rolling.
What are we rolling on?
We could be rolling X. We could roll Molly. We can roll Wheeler.
Oh
We could do all kinds of things. We could just let it roll. Let the good times roll. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. So, as I said, tonight's special guest is running behind. He is famed rapper Lucifer Menace out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the king of horror hop, is what it's told. So, as it says, you know, he has such famous songs as Where's My Daughter, Parental Alienation. You know, he's trying to bring back a certain type of music that a lot of rappers are afraid to touch. And that's true facts. So, I'll tip my hat off to this guy. It's probably why we have him on the show because, I mean, we could get rappers like, I don't know who, let's see, Eminem, Logic. We get mumble rappers like Lil Pump, Quavo.
I mean, I could try to get Eminem
I
on
don't
there.
know. It's kind of hard, you know, but, I mean, we can get the beef on the Global Enlightenment Network between Snoop Dogg and 6ix9ine. I mean, I don't know what's going on there, but that's a big beef. You know, so it is what it is.
I just have to go through some family
Oh
members
my
to get
God, here we go. I know somebody, you know, there's that whole deal. You know, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows some people that know M. It don't work that way. You need to contact Shady Records.
Nope.
So, because it's the last letter I ever write your ass.
Really?
What? It's like one of the greatest songs he's ever written.
Isn't that his new one?
No. New one?
Well, I haven't listened to any of his songs.
Oh my God. His new song that he just released is Godzilla.
Oh. Like I said, I haven't heard
That's like, it reminds me a lot of
any of
Odin.
the songs in a while.
The beginning of that song reminds me a lot of Odin. I can bottle up, wallet up, drinking all the alcohol up. Pretty much. Am I right, Katie?
You could be onto something there.
Uh-huh. I see an Odin symbol. Uh-huh. He's connecting to the audios, ladies and gentlemen. He's connecting to the audio.
I am and I'm down in Florida and I'm enjoying myself. And yes, it is drunken god Odin. Yes, look, everybody, take note. I am at full form and full force, but I wish I could sit down. Yes, I will sit down. How about that? How about people? Y'all wait for me to sit down. Look at the clouds. Look at the sky. I'm at the Casa de Thomas Fry. And you know something? Whew. The power, the rejuvenation, the ability to... Hold on, let me wipe the camera off because I'm kind of dirty. Guys. There we go. All right, take pictures. Hold on. Trolls, Twitter. Take pictures. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. 1 second. Everybody from the Twitter account, take pictures. This is the freedom that Vera will never feel.
Oh, my God. Did he just say Vera?
Yes, I did. Called it out. I called him mother. I'm going to leave it alone. Guess what, people? Tonight, you're going to have a special show until his guest comes on, and it's with me. You know why? Because I love you, and I'm going to tell you how much love comes trickling down. For all those listening tonight, let me change it up. For humans that are listening tonight, I want you to understand. I am here not only to give psychic premonitions, see your future, but I'm sorry.
Wrong show!
I had to do it. Hey, look, there's nothing better than an ice cold Guinness Stout. Oh, I'm sorry. I should go get my Valhalla.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Try yourself some Enoch Icelandic white ale from the Enoch Brewing, because that's what we drink in Valhalla. Straight from Enoch.
Yes, we do. And we enjoy that beer. And guess what? Can we say the word advertiser? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? Oh, I'm sorry. That was an advertisement for the wonderful beer company, the Valhalla Beer Company. Junior, you pointed me in that direction, brother.
Hey, I just, it stumbled across me, and the only reason why I did it because it had a big old picture of you on it.
Well, sexy as the picture may have been, all right. All right. But the bottom line is, we rock. And you know something, people? I have to tell you that my man Junior, he rocks. Christina, you are I swear, if I can get you out your closet and so you can talk and tell us what you see, because I know what you see. You know I know. Look. We know what you see. I mean, you see dead people like I see time, and I know it. So we'll talk. We're going to break you out of that. We're going to let it all flow. But as of now, I've been having a time today. I was having some fun, enjoyment, moving earth, the basics.
I mean, but sometimes you gotta, even God's gonna take a little break. I heard you were over there watching some anime.
Don't tell nobody. I like anime, okay?
Yeah, I like anime too.
Okay, so we can get down with the sickness. The bottom line is, I was watching some anime, I'm not going to lie, and I was enjoying myself, and I said, Junior doesn't have a guest yet. Let me hop in with my man, because I ain't been with him in a while. I mean, last time we were on, he was doing a show with a counterpart. Oh no, we did do the first show together. We had a blast, and you're a sick person, man. I like that.
I'm mentally ill.
Yeah, you are. I love that.
But
People that see, you can see, man. You can see the future. Look, when you look outside here, yeah, we got the old tractor here, you know, the tractor lawnmower. You got the homeboy driving. Look, can you guess where I'm at, people?
Tampa Bay?
Really close to it. I can smell the salt in the water.
So you definitely can smell Tom Brady.
Well, I don't want to smell Tom Brady, you know. God, jeez, no, I don't want to smell him. I really don't want to see him. But personally, you know, Tom Brady actually lives, oh, God, 4.5 miles, almost 5 miles that way. That way.
Oh, my God. But, ladies and gentlemen,
Houses.
we appreciate the oldness, but we do have our special guest in, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, Lucifer Menace. What's going on, man?
We gotta get his audio on.
Uh-oh. You gotta turn your mic on, bro. It's connecting. It's connecting. Audio.
Odin's excited.
Odin's like very excited. There it goes.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. Can you hear us, bro?
Bro, you are the greatest. You're the awesomest. I'm sorry. I do human, you know, emotions. I do emotions. You are so worshipped, man. I'm sorry. You're down with the sickness. I love everything about you. Your music is just off the chart. Everything about you is off the chart. How do you get your inspiration?
He's connecting. Hold on. He's connecting.
Oh, okay. I gotta ask, how does he get inspiration? Because sorry.
I mean, come on, man. He's trying to bring back a dead, you know, a lost. I don't want to say dead. A lost type of music. He wants to bring back horrorcore.
Real hardcore, not like
real horrorcore.
Not like
M back in the day. You know, like LPM, where he was talking about, you know, cutting up his wife and talking about his mama. You know,
right.
that you know, he really wants to do it. You know, he wants to bring that back to the listeners, which is, you know, a big ups, because it takes a brain and some guts to do that, especially it really does.
Especially these soft humans running around here. They don't know. Now, your guest last week was off the chart. This week, I can't wait. Oh, my God, I can't wait. I don't know. Are you the star-studded show or what?
I am the star-studded show of this network on a Friday night, brother.
You rock it, man. You know something? I might have to make sure I check out and see what the numbers are for that Vera character are, because I know right now you're destroying him.
Oh.
And we just got on air. Just think about it. We just got on. I know you're destroying him. I bet you could do it by yourself. Sorry,
hey, I probably could. You know, I might not be like the other guy. He was romping, but that other guy he was trying to beat on, you know, he's probably, Michael Vera can't really touch me, because you can't go against my record, because, well, I don't have a record.
Well, let's put it this way. Global Enlightenment is enlightening, and your guest that's coming on right now is a pure enlightenment for the millions upon millions of the global fans, and I know more are coming. So the bottom line is, did I tell you we are now officially in Romania?
Anna?
Hold on. Did I tell you we are officially in Romania?
Time to go in and come out.
We're broadcasting live in Vampire Country.
No, that's Transylvania.
We are officially live in Romania. Just to let you know, that deal was struck at 4:27, 4:28 tonight. We were officially broadcasting live over their radio. So, may the face of Odin be a blessing upon you all. Romania, can you hear it? Can you feel it? The power is now with you. I love Romania. Romania is a good place to party too, back in the day. And Romania, yeah. So maybe we could do that. We can actually bring the energy to let the man come in, because I feel his power. I know, brother, you got a great guest, and I know he hears us.
Yeah, he hears us. He just backed out because his audio wasn't working. So
he's not muted anywhere. It's the audio. He's not. His voice is not being picked up through his laptop. So he's going to exit and come back in and see if that works again. Reconnect. There's no audio issues per se. It's coming from his.
He needs it. I mean, I'm on my smelly celly that doesn't have a belly. Oh, look at that cloud, everybody. Yes, I'm calling it to go that way. Yes.
That is a nice cloud.
Yes, keep going. Keep going.
Is that Loki I see in the distance?
Oh, don't worry. I smacked Loki around because he lied to me twice. But that's okay. It's beautiful. That's the world that we live in. You humans need to acknowledge and love what you have. I don't care about COVID-19. I don't care about anything. But have a little bit of fun. If you can't have fun, why are you down with the sickness? Why are you people not enjoying life? Why are you not running on the Junior Christina Outlaws, Angels and Outlaws bandwagon? You know something? You need to start with your Angels and Outlaws bandwagon, man. You got to have your Angel side and your Outlaw side. That's what you need to do.
We kind of have that going. We done split the family in half.
No. See, you got the Angels that want to be with Christina because you know you're an outlaw.
Oh, yeah.
You
I know I am.
Now, I'm going to say it honestly. Hopefully, when my man comes on, I get to bow down just a little bit because the human side of me, we understand. Oh, did I tell y'all that I have some beer in my hand? Okay. I want people to understand the drunken God is here. And I have no Valkyrie around me. All I have is nature. Beautiful nature.
Hold up.
And nature makes you feel whole.
Hold up.
If anybody needs
Valkyrie is right here. Hello?
There's my Valkyrie. There she is. I knew she was around somewhere. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Now tell Junior how great of a show he has every week.
He's always got a good show every week.
Man, Junior has a monster every week. You know why? Because I feel him. I understand him. And Christina knows she's a spiritual advisor behind the man himself anyway. She understands the power that the Junior has. The truth behind him. And the interest in music. I mean, how many people actually understand music like Junior? Come on now.
Not a lot of people. I could tell you that.
They don't get into the rug ruts. They don't get into the dirt. They haven't spun a table. And guess what? They don't understand the mind of a real DJ.
You already know what it is.
Woo, you! Oh, that's my man. I'm bowing.
Yeah, it is, bro. But welcome to the show, brother. It's always good to have you here.
What's up?
What's going on?
Sorry for that whole mess up thing. I didn't know what was going on.
He cool as shit. Oh, sorry. You down.
Yeah, people look at my name and they think I'm gonna be some crazy. I'm laid back as hell. Like,
I mean, come on, man. All right, anybody who got the balls to call themselves Lucifer is gonna get looked at.
Pretty much. That's
You're not
that's
the
all the
master,
flack I get.
Lucifer. Look. You're not the master, Lucifer.
I'm the master.
All right.
Man.
Junior, let me hit him first. Let me hit him first with one quick question. And then I want to drop because I want to listen to this. The great and powerful Odin has a question for you. Hold on. He's coming out.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
He's coming. He's coming.
Uh-oh. There goes the chug.
There goes the Guinness.
Yep, there goes.
Sip some orange juice.
I do one better with wine.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! See, that's my Valkyrie over there. She knows what time it is. It's about time, Lewis. All right, Lucifer. What is your inspiration for your music, and how do you think your music can inspire, influence, like 9 Inch Nails did, and many other groups back in the day did? How can your music influence and get your hands inside the youth? Because these kids today, they don't know what they want to be. They don't even know what they are. Honestly, you know what I know. We know what they are. I mean, some say they're a meatball. Some say, I'm a man. Well, excuse me, do you have a slung? No, you don't. Okay, we got a problem. The bottom line is, how does your music and you encompass the ability to influence these kids today? And I want to rock with you, brother.
On the freeway.
Rock with you. Don't you want to rock with Junior?
Yeah.
We want to rock with you. So that's the question I have. And from there, I will drop because Odin is out. And
So
That's just a picture of him.
yeah. So he's actually pretty cool, man. But
That's a good question. That's a good question, guy.
He is. He we bump heads a lot, because we come up with the questionnaire, and that was the one top question he wanted to ask. Like, where is your inspiration from? And
So the inspiration's from pain, and people tend to gravitate to my music for. I tend not to hold back, So it's like I'm not afraid to, put out a song and it might sound like I'm crying in it, or, I got one song where, back when I was doing drugs really bad, it was called "The Come Down." A lot of people don't know, but I wrote that song while I was overdosing, and I lived to record it. So it was like a very deep song. So I think my music affects the youth in a way where it's like, I don't want to be like that guy. That's Lucifer.
And when I heard I was flipping through Facebook one day, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I was flipping through Facebook, and it was playing your song, "Where's My Daughter," and I was like, I started jamming. I was listening to it. I was like, you know what? This guy's actually telling the truth on everything. What a dad will do to get to kids. And I was like, damn, that's why I contacted you. I was like, you know what? I need him on my show because he's got a message that he wants to spit out to the world. And not everybody knows who Lucifer Menace is, but they gonna know today.
Oh
yeah, brother. I'm gonna tell you right now. We broadcast not just on Facebook, not just on YouTube, not on our link, but on several other streaming sites like Twitch, Steam, so forth and so forth. We're also on iHeart, Spotify.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep. And we average about 1,500 viewers in one show. So you're gonna get 15 new viewers. 15. You don't know, go check him out. He's on Spotify. Look him up. He's got
everywhere. Spotify, Amazon, just
Apple Music.
Can't forget it.
And you're actually live on. I don't know if you ever know Charlemagne's radio. He's got his little morning show,
Breakfast Club.
That's basically what we're doing right now, man. We're in several countries live on the radio.
Nice. That's what's up.
So you're doing big now.
Yeah. Most of my demographic I noticed is I think like 5,000 of them is in the United States. The rest of them is just everywhere, like Canada, all these different places. So this year I want to start trying to tour because I noticed most of my demographic for some reasons in Ohio. I guess a lot of juggalos there.
Ohio is for lovers, man. I'll tell you that Ohio is for lovers. They have the most pain there.
Maybe. My crowd's pretty crazy. Like a lot of my followers attack a lot of people like on my social medias that try to say stuff. So I got a pretty I only have like 12,000, but like they will fight. They will fight for me. Menaces.
What are we gonna call them? The menaces.
The menaces. That's what they call them.
Wow, that's crazy. The menaces. Little entourage.
It sounds cheesy, but it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Afro had it. NWA had it. Why can't you?
Exactly.
I was like reading up. I was looking at the Spotify, man, and it was giving me your bio. I've never ever heard of. I've heard of metalcore. I've heard of deathcore. I've never heard of horrorcore.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know much about it because it's not mainstream. It's too much. It's too raw.
I knew M was like that when he first came out. His LP,
Yeah,
and
that's why he got all that flack with his Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah,
all the stuff he was talking about, and then the albums before that, he just went mad. So Eminem was actually one of my favorite artists growing up. So
Slim.
It would make sense.
The difference between Slim Shady and Eminem, it is a fifth of vodka. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fifth of vodka.
Yep. He even says it. The rap god. What's that, rap god?
I think it is. I'm not too sure. I still can't believe he would try to go at it with MGK.
That battle was funny.
I don't know. What do you think about the one that's going on right now?
The only battle that really caught my attention was the MGK one and Eminem, because Eminem is the only artist I really listen to. And actually, a lot of artists really don't listen to a lot of artists nowadays, if that makes sense. Because, I'll hear about things like these rappers like Lil Pump and all that. I don't listen to them. Yeah, my age group is not in that demographic, so
you're more of a, I want to say, you're more of a Ice Cube, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, I want to be serious. I don't want to make a song about partying because I'm not partying right now.
My music's for people on the struggle, people on the
grind. I'm Lucifer. I need to take advantage of people's horrible feelings.
Right. And then I was actually, freaking out because it said that you call, society as in God. You want to rebel against it.
Oh, no. So I always make little banters on my page because that's just what all of us like doing for some reason.
Uh-huh.
But what I like to preach, though, is that we're all our own gods and we all have ultimate control over our lives, and we attract things that are in our lives. And some people don't see the full reality or the spectrum of what their actions are versus what's coming to them. You know what I mean? So I always try to embrace, always when you wake up, envision what you want. That way your whole day just kind of goes in that direction, Does that make sense?
It actually is, and you're actually preaching to my producer right now because she's into that line of work. She's a licensed therapist and something.
Oh, perception. Yeah, see. Yeah.
So, she's going nuts on the other side. She's like, yes.
Yes. The producer of the day is. This is my actual field of profession. I'm a multidisciplinary in psychology and alternative therapy.
Oh wow!
I preach this shit.
Yeah, so
the lucky kid in the back.
she's up there with the the bookworms.
Right. Nice. Okay. I like this show.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything on this show. As you can tell, we got live actual gods that drink. They go crazy.
Where you go?
He's actually watching us right now. He's probably laughing his ass off. He's like, look, there he goes. He's talking about me. I wouldn't be surprised. He's going to end up in the chat room right now. Oh,
He's gonna pop up.
he always does. He comes out of nowhere sometimes. Scares the crap out of us.
Yeah, I wanted something like this before a podcast, but I started a publishing company instead. So, but oh well. This type of stuff looks fun. I think it's a great idea to interview artists and see what they're doing.
Yeah, that was my whole point of view. Is that I listen to a lot of underground people, and you're still considered, to the, I want to say 90% of the United States still underground. And
right.
I want to introduce people into, different music, not just mainstream artists. It's like, like I was saying earlier, I mean, we can get a hold of M and be like, yeah, we're just M. Would you like to just donate an hour of your time, to be on our show? And he'll probably be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. That's a good way to get connections.
It's like free publicity. We're not asking for anything. We're just asking you to tell yourself, introduce yourself to the world because, we're broadcasting to so many different people, and it's just crazy how they can all connect. And then we can just see them on our phones or whatever. And there's little hearts going on Instagram and stuff like that. Right now.
That's what's up. Yeah, so right now I only got 2 singles out right now. So Where's My Daughter and The Revelation. We're gonna do a music video for The Revelation probably in a couple months. I did it already. I just have all the footage. I just haven't put it together yet.
So I mean, I'd like to see the video to Where's My Daughter because that'd be a crazy video.
Oh, it's on there. It's on there.
I couldn't find it on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know why. Well, it's on Facebook. If you go on the page, it's the first post.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You want to see his music video to Where's My Daughter? You can go ahead and jump on his Facebook. Just type in the search bar. The Menace. Can't miss him. He's got a red face.
I'll put it in the chat. It's facebook.com/Lucifer Menace.
Yep. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. And for right now, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back in 2 songs. So sit back, relax, and we'll be back, guys.
You're not smart enough.
Vibe with
You're
me.
not enough. And it didn't matter if I was, because these were the constricted limits of my perception.
Oh, you can't hear me cry, see my dreams all die, from where you're standing on your own. It's so quiet here, and I feel so cold. This house no longer feels like home.
And I felt the blood begin to trickle down my hand. The only thing I could think in that moment, nobody would even know you're gone.
I'm in my mind, running out of lines, spinning like I'm snorting lines, saddened in my mind, but I'm still grinning. I fake a smile, walk another mile, take another shot and get some Taco Bell. My sauce is extra mild, look in the stars for a sign. Maybe I'ma find the God they call God, look into the light. I'm living life, I no longer wanna fight. I just wanna find a purpose, have a kid and find a wife. And every time I try to fly, it's like I'm a fall, feeling like a bird in reality. Just a basketball. When I'm in my corner, it's like who do I call? Cause every girl I find, I always find a chip or a flaw. I'm egotistical, my mind's running circles like ellipticals. You're standing in the middle, how the fuck am I gonna get to you? I need relief, I needed help, so I stole every prescription on the shelf till I could change the way I felt. Cause
Feel
My dad's looking down, I finally understand these thoughts that I couldn't grasp until I'm a man. Cause life is harsher than you die. Suicide's the main thought. I could fly and leave dying from these pills I bought, but I can never leave my mom in distraught. So I take another step and grab the pills and I flush. But it's like I'm feeling every night enough is enough. And every night I'm going home, I'm giving less of a fuck. Every dream I wanted never came, no matter my luck. Instead of singing to the world, I'm fucking loading up trucks. I wanna travel the world to meet the girl of my dreams, but my lawyer told me it'll be my end if I leave. Where can I be? I guess I'd rather take my soul and I leave. This world's treating me like I'm the demon everyone sees. Deep inside, I just wanna be me. Deep inside, I just wanna be free.
It's so quiet here, and I feel so cold. This house no longer feels like home.
I miss you, Dad. I miss you, Mom. You gotta love life. The struggle is real sometimes, but you gotta keep going. I remember when we first met. I woke up from those dark depths. You told me take another step. I knew you was there, but I couldn't see you. You said if I tell anybody, no one will believe you. Sheesh. Goddamn, you was right. I told everyone I'm not myself tonight. You came with promises and said I'd be a higher being. I never knew that I'd become as mean. Damn, I told everybody fuck off when they needed me. I gave you my fucking soul, you said that you would better me. Trying to fill this hole made from heartbreaks and struggles, but it's like in return I just made my pain fucking double. It was the devil that I never knew, a being that I could worship to. I still am, nigga, don't get it confused. What? You heard me, nigga, I'm the better you. You cry about your problems up on Facebook and don't know what the fuck they did. Man, fuck you, I'm doing everything for myself. Nigga, I am you. You ain't even got no one else. Your baby moms don't love you. Your friends don't like you. Your family that you tied to don't even fucking write you. You was weak and I gave you my hand. Now you sitting here bitching about this Lucifer's plan. For the record, I am you. I ain't never left, so you hate me that bad. Put a fucking bullet to your chest. Go ahead, did it all. It's all you talk about. Swear to God, I'm not playing. Man, fucking nigga, do it then. We got our lives ahead of us. You heard what they done said about us. Now you trust the friends and family when they done stood you up. Maybe you're right. What the fuck do I do? Ever since you came into my life, I'm losing my cool. I gave you my soul. Suddenly my brother is dead. My mom's got cancer. My beam's fucking niggas in bed. Everything I fucking gain, now I lose more. Got an infant looking like my twin to a lion whore. She's 6 months and only got to hold her for one. Most beautiful being I ever seen under the sun. I left the hood thinking everything will be great, but I can never leave my mind like for fuck's sakes. Running out of time and I'm getting older, and every day is going by slower and slower. Like how the fuck am I down without my kid on my shoulder? She makes you wanna slip my wrist until it's all fucking over. It's not fair. And I can end it all if I wanted to. Bust up in the fucking crib like bitch where you running to. But I can never go and take a life. Maybe I can go another day and I can meet a wife. Maybe I can try again and try to have a family now. Oh fuck Jay, now I know you're smoking dope now. Wow. This is what I'ma do. What? Hit the back door where a brother's sleeping. Don't open it till you hear him snore. Go in the kitchen, grab the knife, put on the fucking gloves. Go upstairs, take your kid and cut your BM neck and run. No one cares in the fucking hood. Mama called the cops, they'll never come. Bing bang, then it's done. Stop running for your dreams that made you a king and gave you a crown. A million demons under the ground, so act fucking. You got the power, ain't gonna change. You're wasting my time. Pussy ass deserving to die. Don't ever wanna hear you cry. Don't ever wanna hear you cry.
Yo, as the Katie looked like she had the most serious face on.
Oh no, I like that song actually. I've got a
Oh,
song. I've got a
thank
song that
you.
I can show you. That is really cool too. But it's very different. But it's more raw. I when Junior actually came to me about your music, because I actually have through my company, I actually have a platform where indie artists can actually share their stuff out
Okay.
using me. And because I promote this kind of stuff. And I said the first thing I said to Junior was, "That shit's raw. It's raw."
Nice, thank you.
So and of course because of my profession, I kind of picked up on it real quick.
Right. It's like
So
just pure emotion. It's like I didn't need punchlines. I just needed the right background and just lock me in my room for like 10 minutes.
well, they do say that pain is power, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. With pain comes wisdom too.
Well,
You know, so
that too.
yeah.
But in order to have the correct wisdom, you got to have the perception. Because if
Yes,
your
yes, that's a
perception
good
is
one.
not
It's like
open,
you
then you'll
said.
never have the wisdom that is required to do what you do, or what we do.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you're right. If you don't have the perception, then you're never going to learn the lessons. Then that makes sense. I like that way of thinking.
Katie has a way with words.
Yeah, I led you in. Sorry.
It's cool.
So, you know, based off on your own music, man, who are some of the people that kind of like inspired you to be like, you know what, I need to stop doing this with my life and I need to get my message out there?
I would say Tech Nine.
Really?
Yeah, he is. When he hit the Forbes list,
Uh-oh, he's muted. There you go.
an independent artist, I followed his moves and how he did everything. And it really intrigued me, going back and looking at his other videos. He records the videos all by himself, I believe, at least from the video, like, because I do videos too. So it looks like he might have did it himself, but just fully independent. And he was at it for 20 years.
I like Tech Nine. Favorite song of all time, Waitress.
Sorry, somebody kept calling me. From the other room.
I don't know. My favorite song from Tech Nine is always going to be Waitress.
Well, did you hear the you know what I want to do? Like he did the worldwide choppers. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to do something like that because I know all these people who follow me that they're in different countries.
Uh-huh.
They all sound different. They all got their own little flow. I want to do the same thing, but it's just his marketing scheme was just genius. Like, who lets all their fans just hop on a track with them?
You know who gave him a tip like that, right? Who used to be like that before he actually is like M now? Master P with No Limit.
I bet, yeah. Master P was the first person to get like the best rap deal ever, like an independent rap deal.
Yeah, he did that. He brought his son into the game. He signed G-Eazy, and he was just pushing the game. And now he just collects checks by just, all right, you gonna rap on my label, No Limit. So it is what it is.
Oh shit! Oh, that's where he got the No Limit shit from.
Yeah.
I thought he just made that shit up.
No, actually, that's Master P's label, No Limit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Lil Limit was his. I didn't ever put that two and two together. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I'm kind of going in the same direction. I have Menace Incorporated, where I'm gonna start signing people once I get my platform going. That's next year. And then I got the publishing company so I could put out press releases without getting sued.
I mean, anytime you want to come on here, you want to say something, you can. And we ain't got no problem with it. We go back you up 100%.
That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Because here on our show, we have a little thing. Well, not just on our show, on all our shows on this network, we have a little thing called a no filter zone. We give two shits.
It's the same thing with the group I started, my Menaces to Society. If you want to ever join it, it's Menaces #2 Society, and I'll just approve. And it's like no rules in there. It gets crazy.
That's crazy. Well, I mean, it's just like life. You don't know what's going to be thrown at you, so you might as well just.
Exactly. And the thing is, I always preach to people: is life is short. Just if you want to do something, just do it. Like how you got this thing going, like just do it. Like you never know. Like the opportunities, especially where I live in Las Vegas. They're always around the corner. So, I got offered a record deal at a strip club.
Like weekend?
it was the guy said, I want to sign you, and I want 15% of your clothing line. I said, for how much? And he said $500,000. So I was like, that's a nice advance, But people don't know. But taking on that much capital without a company name, it's really dangerous. Like I didn't want to do it yet.
A lot of people have failed, and a lot of people have succeeded. I mean, the only way you're actually going to succeed correctly, and the way I look at it, I see so many. My in-laws watch this show. I don't know if Shark Tank. Yeah. And it's just about entrepreneurship, and I see these people going on there. They're like, okay, we're gonna give you like 20% of our company for like $150,000. He's like, no, you're gonna give me 35%. I'm gonna give you like $85,000. And some people take it, and they run with it, and they make it big.
Yeah. So I mean, and the thing with Shark Tank too is most of those companies get big just for being on the show. Yeah. That spikes their sales. Yeah. But when you take on certain amounts of capital, you have a responsibility to not only make that money back, but you also have to, I don't know. I just can't trust myself with $500,000 right now. Like, I'm in Vegas. I just leave it like that.
$500,000 for me too. If someone just like, you know what? I want to label you. I like your shit. I'm going to give you $500,000. I'm going to sign you. The first thing I'm going to do with $500,000 is probably blow half of it on shit that I don't need, and the other half.
Exactly. I would rather him like give me a deal, like a single deal. Like every single, like, all right, give me a deal to pay for the music videos, and it's really just the music videos. Like I just have to pay a cameraman. I do everything else myself, so I don't know. I mean, $500,000, I can make it go a long way. Last year, we only spent $3,500 in marketing, and that gave us. Fortunately, we reached a total of 250,000 people. So between different platforms, we reached over 250,000 people. And then I think the people who actually stayed on the Facebook page, though, was only like, I think I'm up to like 11,000 right now, something like that. But even with the numbers, you still have to have a good engagement rate too. Like people have to still fuck with you 2 days later. Still remember who you are. Oh, is that there's a lawsuit for that, right? You get some money from that.
From what?
Is that a jewels?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't do jewels. No, those are bad. No, hell no. Screw that.
Yeah, they're getting a lawsuit now for that.
Yeah, it is, because it's not just addicting. It's actually killing a lot of people because there's some chemical that they didn't even know it's going into their stuff. Yeah,
and there's more nicotine in it. Well, in the lawsuit, it says there's more nicotine in that than there is in a cigarette or cigarettes.
Yeah, like this little thing that we do. I mean, a friend of mine's dad works at a vape shop, and he's like, "Here, try these things. I get them for free. You can just try them out." And they're called puff bars, man. I mean, they come in a variety of flavors. They're 5% nicotine, and it's got like 300 hits.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. They got stuff like that with weed out here because it's like legal. So like they have these ones that look like cigarettes, so you can go into like the clubs and then smoke weed while you're doing it, and nobody bothers you. Imagine being able to do that.
If you were VIP to begin with. Yeah. If you were VIP to begin with.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like imagine going to a strip club, like, and you get $500,000, and you got cigarette blunts in your hand. You're gonna spend that money. You're sitting in the corner of the club.
Either that or one of them pole bunnies are gonna you home and she gonna put your name on a piece of paper and you're stuck for life.
Oh yeah, like my baby moms. Child support.
There's a lot of dads out there that are on it, and a lot of dads that their baby mamas is like, you know what, fuck it, I don't need it.
Shit, honestly, like, I was so happy about being a dad, and then only within like 3 months of our child being born, I got a letter in the mail saying child support. I'm like, you didn't waste no time, girl. Damn, I was still in New Jersey.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I was at her house when she filed it.
That's fucked up.
Super fucked up. And I'm just like, this girl planned it the whole time. I'm like, I when I made that one song, I was stressing about it a lot. Like, I don't know if you were on my Facebook before, but should I even have a mental disorder now because of it? So it turns out that Lucifer Menace is actually a real alter ego that I have because I have BPD. And then they were saying how, because a lot of the times there was like, I was suffering from they told me there was like a 5 out of 9 test, they call it. And I had 9 out of 9 for if I have borderline personality disorder. So I was like, okay, so how long does this last? They're like, yeah, it's your whole life. I'm like, oh, well, shit.
Well, fuck me running.
And, it's crazy being told something like that, and then you got to question your whole reality from the rest of you. Was I perceiving things differently than everyone else? Like, shit. Did I learn my ABCs right?
But honestly, but knowing that you have that now, look what it's actually done for you. It's actually
right.
Plus, not it's not a restriction. It's actually an improvement because you're moving forward instead of backwards.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people out there. If someone like, hey, you know what, you got a mental illness. I have severe PTSD, and that's just.
Oh, okay. My girl just got diagnosed with that today.
I got it in the line of duty. I used to be a volunteer firefighter, and there was one of my cases. Well, one of my cases where the person didn't make it, and he was 5.
Oh man!
So I was trying to work on him and trying to bring him back, and it never happened.
That's a good reason to have PTSD.
So it stuck with me for the longest time, and it's kind of scary sometimes. It even scares her. In the middle of the night, I'll wake up screaming or something, and little anxiety attacks at work or something. So my job's like well aware of it, and they're like, it's all cool. It's okay.
When you have the anxiety attacks, is it like a feeling of helplessness or you're paranoia?
Actually, it's paranoia. I'll end up shaking, and I don't know. I know exactly where I'm at. I just don't want to be there.
Yeah, because you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of like what I deal with. I disassociate from what's around me when I get like nervous or bothered or something that. I'm just not there. Like, and then that's when Lucifer Menace comes in because he's just impulsive. So
sounds like somebody I know. He's got a.
It's kind of like you hear this artist NF I was listening to earlier today.
I can't say that I have.
NF Real Music. He's like It turns out he's a Christian rapper. I didn't even take him for that when I heard his music.
Wow. This is the first time I've ever heard of Christian rappers. Today I learned about horrorcore. When the Suicide Boys came out, I learned about that type of music. When Little Peep came out, I learned about that type of music. I was so just, I was grown up and I was like, okay, you know what? There's hip hop, there's rap, there's R&B. And then it got technical. They're like, okay, well now there's mumble rappers. And lyricists.
Yeah, mumble rappers. Yeah, that's what they call them.
So they're like, what's the difference?
Yeah, pretty much like that's what's cool these days, and that's why I don't listen to too much mainstream rap anymore. It's boring. There's no story or substance. Like back in the day when I listened to like watched MTV, back when during those days, music had substance. And I actually listen to more rock music now because it hasn't changed that much.
I mean, who's your favorite rock band? Like, who do you like to prefer to jam to as a rock band?
I like I've been listening to Five Finger Death Punch a lot lately.
You happen to know that our intro, man, if you go back and watch this video, it has Ivan Moody in the intro. The lead singer of Five Finger Death Punch.
He's in the video?
He's in the song.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, like, the intro to our show actually has...
It's actually him.
It's actually 4 different artists. It's Corey Marks, up-and-coming Canadian country singer / rock singer, Ivan Moody from Five Finger Death Punch, Country Hall of Fame legend Travis Tritt, and metal guitar god Mick Mars.
I like it when artists do that. They collab, they all come together, and they come up with a new creation. Did you see, and speaking of Tech Nine too, when we brought him up earlier, he put out a song. He just did a song with the guy from the lead singer from System of a Down. I couldn't believe it. I've been wanting to do that. I wanted to do that in my career, and he did it. That made me so mad. Like,
I mean, I know I follow Ivan right now, and I mean, it shows on the Instagram deal that, hey, you know what, Ivan looked at it. Maybe he get a glimpse. Like, hey, you know what, these assholes are talking about me. I need to talk to them.
Right? That'd be nice to hit me up, because nobody can hit notes like that. Like when he sings, it's like a sitar. It's like I can't even put my word on it. Like if you listen to a lot of music from, like Indian culture, these, like especially the women, they have a way of singing where it's like the vibrato will be like, oh, I can't do it, so I'm not gonna try. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see. I mean, he's got a vibrato, not close to like soul music, but I mean, it can touch somebody. You can actually feel the feeling behind his voice.
Yeah,
there's a handful of people in the rock industry that has that.
Exactly. Yeah, and in the video, he looks hella chill. He's not even like moving around. He's not hyped. He's like, I don't want to be here. I don't like rap. That's what I felt like when I was looking at him.
That's crazy. He's looking at Sarge like, who in the hell are you?
Yeah, he's just like the old beginning of the video. He's just staring. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be playing the piano or something? Like you look bored as hell.
I mean, the Tech Nine actually, he kind of reminds me. I mean, between the one beef that I would love to see would be Tech Nine and E40 go at it.
E40, I haven't heard of him in forever. See, I'm from the East Coast, and I just moved out here on the West Coast. So it's like I'm hearing of artists, people talking about that I don't really hear of too much at all. Really, I'm not used to it. Like they like this around here. They like this one artist. He's from the Bay Area. Oh God, what's his name? It's something funny. Blueface, Blue Chips, or something. Or
oh, Blueface. He came out with that song Tatiana.
Yeah. I was like, what is this? Like,
yeah. Blueface reminds me a lot of Wiz when he first came out, where he was all tatted out. That's how Blueface reminds me of young Wiz. I mean, now if you look at Wiz, he's all business.
He's different now. He changed up. He doesn't drink no more. I guess when you get rich, I mean, health is wealth. So.
I mean, he's got his own weed company. I mean, he's an entrepreneur all the way around. I don't care what anybody says. You can debate me all you want. Wiz is a businessman.
Wiz is big out here. And if you go to a dispensary known as Reef, it's called, he has his own line of everything.
His name Khalifa Kush.
Khalifa Kush, that shit is just retarded strong. Like I looked at the THC level, and I'm like, who would buy this? Why? Like, what do I have cancer or something? Like, damn.
Snoop did it too. I mean, he's got his master Kush. I mean, that shit's strong. Like they sell it, they sell it to you in something about this big, and it's like don't even open the top because you can already smell it. All right, I mean it's dark purple. It looked like somebody bruised it.
He has got some ridiculously just strong, and then they have like he has one where they wrap it up in the stuff that's left after you break the weed up.
The hemp?
Yeah, or not? They don't call it hemp. It'll be hemp. They rolled it up in hemp, but then it's wrapped in when you break the weed down in the thing, what's left? Whatever. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going.
Yeah, so that stuff that's left when you break down the weed, they wrap it up in the hemp. Yo, it's just extra shit. It's like
the hash. You're talking about the hash.
Yeah.
There you go, the hash. Man, that'll put you on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, just the hash itself. Like I've had hash before, and it puts you to sleep. Like you might.
Hash is actually the main ingredient in making CBD. A lot of people don't know that, but they use hash to grow the actual CBD plant.
Oh, okay.
That's why it has a small percentage of THC. So small that it's unnoticeable.
Right. Well, you can fail a drug test. I was 8 years ago, I was on probation, and I was using hemp oil, like CBD, and I put it in my rice for some reason, and I had to go to probation officer. I didn't even like smoking weed at the time. So when she said out of all the drugs, I failed for weed, I was mad. I was like, come on, I could have failed for coke. I could have failed for all these things, but I failed for weed?
Guess what? You get 2 extra years now.
Yeah, like I was mad. I was like, I should have smoked weed then. Shit.
Oh, shit. But, I mean, life is what it is. It's just like you say, man. It is what it is. You got to go 100 miles at the brick wall and see if you can take it with you, not just stop at it.
Right. Just go with the punches. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You're going to die?
I mean, some people can say you probably get your ass kicked if you go with the punches. Well, sometimes you might want to take that risk.
It's okay to get an ass whooping as long as you're still alive. Get back up.
In the words of the late, great, Craig's dad, you win some, you lose some. You live to fight another day.
He said Craig's dad.
Come on, everybody knows
brought me
Craig's
back.
dad.
Oh shit, Craig's dad.
Everybody.
Now you make me want to watch the movie now.
Oh my god. See, here we're all fun and games. Here it's all shoot the shit. It's all good.
Yeah, this is how I normally am throughout the day. I was literally out at the mall earlier. And then I was one of my friend's daughters. It was a sweet 16, so took her out shopping. And then I almost forgot. Like we were driving back to the house, and I'm lucky you hit me up. And then and she was like, "Oh, your interview's today?" I was like, "Yeah." So she drove me back.
That's crazy. I was like, that's why Odin was on here, because he's like, hey, where's your guest? He's running late, man. That I just told him, don't worry about it. Just take your time. He's like, I'm driving home right now. I was like, okay, don't worry about it. And he's like, you know what? We're going to start. He could just jump in.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I would love to watch this show too, because I really don't do much besides just make music and make art. That's about it.
You're like the fourth person that's actually told me that. He's like, you know what? This is like a breath of fresh air. Because
yeah, it's like
I don't normally do this.
It's like watching The Breakfast Club but you're watching like artists that you never heard of. You know what I mean? The Breakfast Club makes most of their views from getting artists that I already know.
I mean, the biggest thing that I was hearing on Charlamagne's show on The Breakfast Club was the beef between 6ix9ine and Snoop Dogg. Like,
oh yeah, Snoop Dogg, he's out to get him. Like, he said he's food. But the thing with 6ix9ine, what is your thoughts on the 6ix9ine situation?
The whole thing, as far as what he said, I saw his Instagram live on why he did what he did, and I think he's lying right out of his ass. He said it was to protect himself because he was doing it for the fame, he was doing it for the fortune, he was doing it for the name. but he didn't realize what the shit that he was getting himself into, and when he was getting into deep,
Yeah.
he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that's his story. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, exactly. He knew what he was doing. He wanted to make a name for himself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why would a Puerto Rican want to become a blood in the first place? That's what I say.
He's Mexican.
He looks Puerto Rican to me.
Nah, he's Mexican. That's why he was afraid. Also, because they threatened his mother, and she lives in Mexico.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so she's reachable.
There goes them cartels.
Right, right in the wrong place.
I was like, you done fucked up now, boy.
Yeah. So I would assume that's why he did it, but it's the way he did it. Like, why would you get yourself involved with that type of crowd in the first place? They help you out, and then you snitch them out. Like,
yeah.
What? You just bothered everyone, and you got everyone arrested.
He got 21 Savage deported. He got Trippie Redd on probation.
I heard about the Trippie Redd shit. That little ass kid. These kids. Oh.
I mean, that's why, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. You know, Trippie's still not kind of a big name out there, but
no, I know what Trippie Redd is. I heard about his beef. That's how I heard about him.
The Grinch. I don't know if you heard that song yet by Trippie. You Gonna Die with the Baby, and The Grinch is all the songs towards 6ix9ine.
Wow. See, I stopped listening to a lot of. Oh wow! I was fixing my pants. I forgot my laptop camera was on. No, but whatchamacallit? The hell? Where's the? Oh, I didn't know where the camera was on my laptop. I'll just leave it there. Yeah, but the whole Trippie Redd situation, like when I hear about that beef and all that stuff, all I think is like these are just little kids, like, you know, and they're just like they're on SoundCloud, just like making a whole reality of like, why do you give a shit about what somebody all the way in a different state thinks about you? Like, just get your money. Like, this guy went all the way to Chicago, I think it was, to record a 15-second video for clout. Like, wow. Like, it just blows my mind.
I mean, that's all it's boiling down to these days is just clout in general. That's all they want is clout. I mean, that's why Migos did it.
Yeah.
I mean,
see, a lot of these artists are getting big from doing the old school way too. You know, like old school, going to the record label and
Logic.
You know, yeah. Well, I embrace artists to be independent as far as you can, like, but some people just want to get a deal and they think like, you know, they made it. All the deal is just an investment. Like, you can go to an investor and ask, look, this is what I'm doing. This is the return. Help me scale this, and I'll give you back, I don't know, I'll 2x your money. You know, we'll do it like this. You don't need a record deal. Like, you know, and a lot of people have this idea, like, I want to be with Interscope. It helps, you know, but if you know how to do everything yourself, just stay to yourself. Like, you know, because nobody's gonna illustrate your story better than you.
And basically all you need is some mic, a little mixer here and there, a little Ableton.
Exactly. I mean, just the simple things. Like, nowadays, you can make a home studio for practically nothing. You can go on Fiverr.com and have someone master your song for like $10. You know what I mean? So it's like the game's different now.
Yeah. But man, I really do appreciate you actually coming on the show with us, you know, letting everybody know who you are. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucifer Menace. You don't know him, you do now. You can go add him on Facebook, check him out. He's on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music. He's on all the major networks. He's got, you know, you can find him on YouTube. Hit him up, you know, you got questions or whatever about his music or whatever. He's always on the chat line. So just
Definitely.
you know, we do appreciate you coming out here, man. We do love to show love to all those unknown artists out there. So
Thank you for having me on the show, man. I enjoyed this. I'm about to go get some food now.
I'm about to do the same thing too, but so I'm Junior. This is Christina. This is the Angel and Outlaws show with Lucifer Menace. on the Global Enlightenment Radio Network. And we'll see you guys next Friday.
All right, see you guys.
Some call me a renegade, the enemy. Throw your hands up if you feel the same. Oh.